Welcome, my name is Matt Champlin. Now most of us who have to present live use some type of markers. And I know what it's like when you come up to a whiteboard or a flip chart and you take the cap off, right? And what happens? You draw a line and there's nothing. It's just blank. And you feel bad, and the people in the audience or whoever you're presenting to feel bad too, because guess what? They've been there too. And then you kind of scramble around in the tray looking for one, you keep trying them, and it becomes kind of a disaster. What I found out in my journey as far as being more visual is there's a company in Germany called Neuland, and they make markers that they don't smell and they don't bleed, and best of all, you can refill them. So with that said, guess what? Now you can do something different. You can take the caps off, just like this. And then what happens is you can place these, let me see if I get this right here, like this, and like this. You know, I have a name for this. I call this the claw. And if I step back here, so I can take, I can take this one here. If you look, I can make a line here. I can put it back, and I put a line here, and I put it back, and I put a line here. See, so it, you know, it works pretty good. But when I use my hands a lot when I present, and sometimes I'll flag my hands and I'll do something like this, and I'll make a mark unintentionally on the board. I don't know. Is this a good solution for us? Yeah, because wait a minute. I've got these out of order here. I got to put these back here, and let me see here. There's like that. So let me see here. So yeah, it's like that. I don't know. So I tell you what. I have an engineering background, and we engineers, we like to solve problems. And I think this is a problem. At least it's for me. It may not be for you. And so I kind of did some mock-ups, played around, and came up with some concepts. And I like to share these with you. Now, what I'd like to tell you, though, is that I didn't use these markers. These are way too expensive. I didn't want to mess these up. So I went around the office and looked for a bunch of, you know, Expo whiteboard markers or flip chart markers, you know, all the dried out ones that people leave on the trays. And I played around with those. So let's take a look and see what I came up with. Okay, so here's where all the fun starts. I just took a bunch of whiteboard markers and wrapped some cellophane tape, the tape you use to wrap gifts. I wanted just to see how it would feel and where I could go next in the next phase. This was really fun. I wanted to get a feel for how I could make something that I could maybe design out of plastic or maybe some silicone and see how that would feel. Then I moved on to just some poster board, just stapling it together. I had this kind of carrier idea, and the fact that I was going to put my hands under that flap on the bottom, but this wasn't very stable. They fell out. And finally, the paper claw. Yes, I made a paper claw. It wasn't that comfortable, and I guess I'll have to go back to the drawing board. Welcome back. So what do you think? Huh? That was kind of interesting. Now, I'd like you to give a comment to me in either a video or audio format. It's up to you, whatever feels more comfortable. And you can join me on this journey to kind of solve this problem. You know, maybe the claw is what you constantly are doing right now, and it's okay. I get kind of cramps right here. But then maybe you're putting them in your pocket, or maybe you don't take the caps off. So I would like to invite you to make a response and connect with me. Thank you.